Ay. Day 183, I think. I got lots of tomatoes growing now. Basil's still doing amazing. Corn's up past my chest. And I finally have about 6 ghost peppers for the first time ever. That's exciting as heck. It's doing way better than the other peppers for some reason. And I finally have 6 broccoli starting to poke through. Took a whole package just to get those 6 because of this stupid heat. But they're growing. And my kale's finally starting to kick ass too. I have no mouse traps. Day 184. This is where it always goes, so I put a patch of duct tape, like 3 bars long, and there's cheese on it. And it always goes along this line down here in the basement. Disappears right behind the power box. So we'll see if that works. Also, another hack my life thing. I took an old sock for the filter of the fish tank. It is doing fantastic. Look how clean that water is. Just a normal top to the sock I trimmed off that didn't match any other socks. Best hack ever, because the water's clean and beautiful. And look how happy that fish is. Look how big that damn fish is. It's day 185, July 3rd. I just noticed my marigolds have bloomed finally. About to go see fireworks because they're a day early and it's cloudy as hell, so we might not see jack squat. But I'm still gonna go try and see them anyways. And Serena wins with a bagel and moves to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon 2016. You darn right I'm getting those plants again. Day 186. Day 187. We got 80-mile-per-hour winds, $half size hail coming our way. It's really humid. Dew point and humidity are both above 75. And it is about, what time is it? 10:50. Everything has been moved inside except for the garbage cans, which I guarantee won't be there tomorrow if they go to 80 miles an hour. Finally, a good storm on July 5th. Day 189. We're under a severe thunderstorm warning, and you can see Mammatus starting to form. But there's blue skies over there too, so I don't really see a threat imminent. And my first tassels on my sweet corn. I got 1 and 2. It's pretty cool. It's almost as tall as me. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that. Carefully. My black and maroon sunflower, man. My sunflowers are starting to bloom. Awesome. Successful seeds I harvested last year.
She needs lots of fresh air.
So do I.
Day 190. First time ever hearing Charles Chaplin's voice. Amazing. 1951, Limelight.
Call an ambulance?
We have no time. She must have an emetic first. Glass of water, please.
Here it is. Thank you.
Amazing.
I shall need 2 quarts
He's
of
so
warm water and
old
some
looking.
towels.
Ciao. Coming up.
Day 192. Andy Murray is up 2 sets in the championship at Wimbledon 2016, and my first hybrid black maroon sunflowers bloomed. Storms and lots of lightning off to the north. I got lots of tomatoes growing finally on all the plants. And look at all my ghost peppers. I got like a dozen in there. Spicy! My basil's doing great. My corn is tasseling, which is freaking awesome. And my sunflowers just keep growing, growing, and growing. And I got my first pumpkin to blossom since I trimmed up the old sunflower stems. Sage is still doing amazing. Pineapple sage. And the cucumbers have started to bloom very nicely since I tied them up. Gonna have so many cucumbers. Oh, there's my first cucumber. Look at it! Look at the size of that son of a gun. Day 193, they've gotten it down to 75% off. Look at that beautiful storm. That whole area is severe. Oh my God, thank you for turning on. Just as the hail and stuff was just moving in. This camera has not worked for an hour. Just as it's hitting the edge of town, this beautiful monster of a storm, it finally turned on. I hate that I'm talking because it ruins the video, but this is exciting. The battery's turning finally, just as it's heading my way. I cannot believe it finally turned on. This is amazing. I've only seen 2 lines like this come through the city. Ever. This is amazing. And I'm pretty sure there could be a possible tornado way out there. It's really low to the ground out there. Lots of cloud to ground. That green hue in here, it's beautiful. I'm gonna make it to the baseball thing over there in case it does hail quick. But I'm not shutting this off. This is gonna be unedited, uncut. Beautiful Mamatis disappeared though, but I got some on my phone, so hopefully I can upload those later. This is amazing. I'm right on the edge of the storm. Look at that from below. That's cool. Getting a little sprinkles. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's finally turned on. It is not going off. This thing is awesome. Safe-ish. My God, look at that green just everywhere. It's beautiful. Too bad this camera only gets 480 pixels. It's a bit outdated, but it's doing the job. Day 193. Now that drop hurt. Beautiful storm. I can see the rain in the distance coming. Oh yeah. Gonna have to wait this slow mover out. Sunflowers have gotten up to 8 or 9 feet. Corn is mostly tasseled, which is awesome. Basil's still doing amazing. I accidentally broke off a tomato, which sucks. This one's not doing too hot. This old German heirloom tomato, but that one's been on there for almost a month, and it doesn't get any bigger. And those are the only other sprouts, so I don't understand what's going on there. This one, this heirloom one over here, is doing amazing. Look at that weird one. It looks like a butt. There's tons of them on it. But these over here, these are better boys, and they're doing, well, better. I don't know why. And this giant bush over here, ghost peppers. The only pepper I have that's actually doing amazing. And I've never grown it before. Nice ghost peppers on there though. Look at the size of that one. Finger size. Those sunflowers are my hybrids. Maroon and black. Sweet corn. My pumpkins are all abloom. And I do have one bell pepper, I guess. Awesome. Pineapple sage. Giant bush. Smells amazing. Cucumbers are doing freaking awesome. In fact, there's 4 on just this one little branch thing, vine here. But there's tons and tons of blooms. These are really good seeds. And, surprise, a lemon basil grew all by itself. I didn't plant it. It grew back. And it's very lemony. Day 197. Basement flooded the second day. But I drained this stupid water softener below the flood line, so. I've got towels soaking up. What was that? I just tried this yesterday. The mouse is dead on day 195. I'm recording this on day 197 because this camera stopped working Monday after the storm. Mouse is dead, woohoo! Score 1 for Johnny. Day 198. My first Cheez-It of 2016, and the first one almost killed me. It was so good. I bought 3 boxes. Gotta say, there's just nothing like a Cheez-It. I would literally buy a cologne that smelled like Cheez-Its. There's just nothing like it. Salty, crunchy, cheesy, delicious. Day 200. Look at my nice black sunflowers. These things haven't bloomed yet, but they're like over 10 feet now. But I finally have 2 bell peppers growing. And my pumpkins are blooming. These have snapped out of their death. Habanero's doing good. Lettuce doing good. Kale's starting to do better. And rosemary's starting to finally kick in. Thai basil looks like it got bigger too. And the sage is doing ridiculous. Amazing. Bell pepper. Mint's doing good. All this corn's tasseled and pollinating. It's insane. But all my ghost peppers, this is the coolest thing. We got dozens of the ghost pepper. Holy crap, that's a big one. There's a lot of them. Yikes. Basil's doing good. Ooh, I have an orange tomato. That's a German yellow. Look at this weird tomato. deformed because two of them bound in one. Oh, I love the smell of tomatoes. I don't like the taste. I just love the smell. Unless they're fresh, then I like the taste. But they have to be cooked. Cat, stop eating the grass. These cucumbers are doing amazing. Oh, look, I have 2 tomatoes on this plant now. Cool. Might have to loosen that so it doesn't hurt the stem. Twine it around like that, maybe. There we go. Cucumbers! Oh, there's one. And we got ourselves a finger-length cucumber. And I just saw, where is it? Look at this. I found a 4-leaf clover. How random. Cool. What a good way to start the day. Day 201, only 5 days late, Colgan man. He's finally taking out the water softener in the basement. That's flooded 3 times. 5 days late, and leaves a giant-ass water mess down here. Worst Colgan man ever. Rust and everything.
Pursuant to the rules, the state of Iowa proudly casts its 30 votes for the next president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
I am so moving! Day 202.
Tonight, mainly
The temperature is 14 degrees hotter than it actually is. That's our heat index.
Thursday.
1 hour later, it's 110.
Especially next week in the
Day
Midwest.
203,
I think by
we
this
got a
time
heat
next
index
week, Thursday,
of
Friday, we're expecting the Midwest to
111.
come up below normal temps in some of the areas that are over.
12:32, day 204. I just heard a kid screaming, "Leave me alone," a couple of times. And it stopped. Still about 95 degrees. Yay, world's funnest vlog. Give me an award. The humidity and dew points were so high. Holy crap. 96%. I just went out to film something and my camera got completely wet. Day 204, the earliest 111 heat index we've had yet in this heat wave.
All right, let's go ahead and advance
It's
it, and we'll
113
talk
now.
about what's going on across,
Putting my cucumbers on up off the lawn, I noticed something. I have my first cucumber. It's beautiful. And I have another one, I think, hidden back here. They were just hiding under all these leaves. I have a tinier one. It's doing pretty good. And this lemon basil's doubled in size over the last day or two. It's pretty cool. Day 205. Every time I dry my hair, I think I'm on Star Wars or something. I don't know what Star Wars character, but it's got that look, don't it? Kill the Dark Jedi. Day 5 of this over 100 degree heat index.
86.
Ugh. And it's gonna get hotter. Day 206. My first ghost pepper fell off its plant. Look at all the yellow butterflies. I scared them away. I'm going berry picking by the river. Day 206. It's mid-80s. Beautiful cloud coverage. It's certainly a far cry from the hundreds it's been all week and weekend. I found a nickel, 2 golf balls, and a new cap for my collection, which is awesome. Yes, I'm a nerd and collect bottle caps. Fight about it. It's better than Go Pokemon Go or whatever. I'm out of water. But, ooh, what's that? Looks like a big branch fell since last time I was here. Woohoo! There were no mulberries by the river. It was hot as hell, so I just sat by the river for about 20-30 minutes. I saw a fish jump out of the water. That was kind of cool. And now I'm hoping I'm home on time to watch Big Brother. I think it's on at 8. We'll find out. Day 207 or 208. That branch finally fell. I yanked it, and all it did was scrape my arm and get my rib a bit. But it was a heavy son of a gun. Good 15 foot long. And thick. I got it broke down though. Barehanded, and I had no shoes on. This thing is enormous. The biggest cucumber I ever grew. Day 208. I have corn cobs. Getting all their hair going. Getting bigger. So are my ghost peppers. These things are getting big. And there's so many of them too. My tomatoes are kicking butt too. They're growing like crazy. I can't wait till that weird deformed one is ripe. Basil's flowering. Have to harvest those seeds pretty soon. Pure interest. I guarantee you this will be the size of an arm tomorrow. I don't know how they're growing so fast, but we shall see what that looks like tomorrow. Battery's gonna die, but this Thai basil is seeding and spreading. Already has a new Thai basil plant growing. That's the 7th one I've seen. It's amazing. It smells good. I'm not sure if this is a katydid or whatever, but if it's eating my frickin' irises, I'm gonna kill it or get it out of here. You jerk. Day 210, we got tomatoes starting to turn red. Sunflowers are ever higher. Peppers are finally starting to come on. And recently, today, I just planted my lettuce. I transplanted it outside. Hope that grows. 1 beet. Hope it grows. Mr. Toad just keeps getting huger months and months. Look at that son of a gun. Uh-oh. There it is. Look at it. It's huge. Get it wet and see if it grows any bigger. Nope.